In February 1957, an investigation began in the woods of Fox Chase, Philadelphia. It started with the discovery of a discarded cardboard box. Inside, police found the body of a 4-year-old boy. He had been murdered, his remains left inside the bassinet container. The investigation immediately stalled. Detectives checked every local missing persons report, but not a single description matched the child found in the woods. The police response was massive. They canvassed neighborhoods across the city, yet traditional detective work could not produce a single suspect. The killer left no fingerprints, no murder weapon, and no physical evidence that could link the crime to a specific individual. The discovery created a decades-long haunting mystery. A child had been killed, yet no family member ever stepped forward to claim him. Because he couldn't be identified, the boy became known to the public as America's unknown child. As years passed without a lead, the file became the Philadelphia Police Department's oldest unsolved murder. He was buried in a grave at Ivy Hill Cemetery, a plot that remained completely without a name for 65 long years. For investigators, the primary goal was to restore the boy's identity. They believed solving the homicide required first proving this child had a history and a family. Over 60 years, the case grew cold. The passage of time very often acts as the greatest barrier to justice, as witnesses pass away and memories fade. Despite silence from the official investigation, cemetery workers and local residents held annual tributes at Ivy Hill Cemetery to ensure the boy was not forgotten. The search for answers eventually involved the Vidocq Society. This specific Philadelphia-based collective consists of elite forensic experts and investigators who volunteer their time to review the most difficult cold cases. The society uses a multidisciplinary approach. Profilers, DNA experts, and medical examiners reevaluate the original evidence using modern specialized knowledge. This group worked to keep the case viable, ensuring that the biological evidence was preserved until new forensic technology was available to analyze it. This persistent review meant that the evidence was ready when investigative science finally evolved to meet the needs of the case. The shift occurred with the development of sophisticated DNA profiling. To utilize this technology, investigators exhumed the remains. They carried out a careful laboratory extraction to retrieve a DNA sample that could be sequenced. A DNA profile alone was not enough. To find a name, investigators turned to forensic genetic genealogy. This process compares the victim's DNA with public ancestry databases, finding overlapping segments shared with distant cousins. Genealogists build historical family trees backward from those cousins, cross-referencing records to narrow down a specific family line. This search led to a family in Philadelphia. The surviving relatives were unaware that they were related to the victim found in Fox Chase. The convergence of biological evidence and public records transformed a 65-year-old mystery into a confirmed identity. On December 8, 2022, the Philadelphia Police Department held a press conference to provide the update the city had waited decades to hear. They announced that after more than 60 years, the boy was no longer America's unknown child. His true name is Joseph Augustus Zarelli. Providing his name changed the nature of the case. It moved the investigation from an anonymous puzzle back into the story of a specific person. At Ivy Hill Cemetery, Joseph's original headstone was replaced with one bearing his full name and his date of birth. The identification of Joseph Zarelli serves as a significant marker for modern criminal justice. It demonstrates that genealogic data provides clarity where traditional methods failed. The resolution is a result of preserving evidence and the continued dedication of multiple generations of law enforcement. The success of this case provides a path for other cold cases. It shows that with modern genealogy, even decades-old evidence can still lead to a restored identity.